Good morning, morning, welcome to our Move More class this morning. Not outside today, a very different Tuesday morning to last week. Last week was sunny, beautiful. This week is wet and windy. All right, lovely people. Shall we set? I'm just setting our timer, guys. Giving you a minute to jump in. If you can join us live, that is always a Brucey bonus. If you do it on catch up, fantastic. Well done you. Don't you find, my friends, to do a class on catch up that's online, you have to really plan it in. Okay, so that is my top tip for you. If you do classes on catch up, or you repeat them, or you do one and you think, oh, I really like that, and make sure you plan it in. So I'm still a file of facts gal. Yeah, I still like my file of facts. So I like to see my week and my commitments all planned out in my file of facts on a page. And once something's in that file of facts, then it's happening. So I don't know what you use. Perhaps you use a calendar on a wall, or you use your phone, or you just remember. But whenever you have committed to do a class on catch up, try and really stick to it like it's an appointment, something that you've committed to, because life always throws things that throw a spanner in the works, and that we could easily just sort of say, oh, I haven't got time for it, or I better do this, or I better do that. There's always some sort of things that crop up that makes us stop doing things unless we've really committed to it, and unless we're really constant and we really keep trying to move more, then we're not going to feel the benefit. Okay, so that's my top tip for you today, is to try and plan in, if you do these classes on catch up, when you're actually going to do them. All right, my friends, if you're joining me live, thank you so much, really appreciate that. Shall we make a start? So this is a little gentle Move More class brought to you in conjunction with Rethinking Pain, and it's just very gentle movements to strengthen, to lengthen, to mobilize your body. So if you are really uncomfortable and you live with pain, or you're just trying to move more, to strengthen up knee replacements, hip replacements, arthritis, or lots of different issues, guys, this is the class for you. Just do what you can do. Don't feel pressured to keep going. We're going to work for 40 seconds with a 20 seconds rest. Please just don't feel pressured to keep going at all. You do what you can do. If you feel any sharp stabby pain, that's your body telling you to stop and take a little breather. All right. If you just feel a gentle ache, just keep going a little bit and then take a little rest. All right. So our muscles just working. So let's give ourselves time, take care of ourselves, both mentally and physically, because I don't know about you, physical activity definitely helps me manage my mental health for sure. All right, my friends, let's come down to our chair. Today's class is going to be mainly seated, just with a little bit of standing. Just come down onto your chair. Just have your feet hip distance, and we're just going to start by tucking the chin and rounding through your spine, and then sitting up nice and tall, lifting your chest, dropping your shoulders. So just tuck your chin, round through, and then lift your chest, open up, and try and get your whole back to move. So think pubic bone to belly button, chin to chest there. And then tilt your pelvis forwards, drop your shoulders, lift your chest. So just round and through. Superb. All right, come up to sitting, guys. Just stay where you are. I'm just going to move the camera down just a tiny little bit so you can see my feet a little bit more. All right, so feet hip distance. We're just going to lift up both arms. And we're just going to start, I'm going to show you this way. Just lift up both arms and then just draw one arm back. So we're just taking that little rotation. So we're anchoring down through the hips. because we're sat on our bottom, and just take that little pull back. So make sure the back of your chair is not in the way, and just look over your shoulder. And just sit nice and tall. Imagine it's sun shining. Yeah, it is in your living room or your kitchen, wherever it is you're doing it. Just think about that sunshine internally, if not in reality. Well done. All right, my friends. Okay, we're going to stay here. We're just going to bring our hands together and we're going to take a little bow from the hips. Okay, try and keep your back nice and flat, so in that nice neutral. Engage your tummy, lift your pelvic floor. Are we ready? Just take a little bow down through your hips and then come up nice and tall. Now if it's a bit much with your hands onto your thighs, with your hands together, just place your hands on your knees and take that little bow there. Good, just take that little bow. Feel it through your lower back. So we're stretching that lower back as we come down. Keep your tummy on. And then we're working with shortening, using that lower back as we come up. So hands together to make it a little harder. Shoulders down.
Rest.
Lovely, and come on up. Superb, my friends. Take a little breather. Just allow that back to move in your little breather. So if you find it hard to sit up tall all the time, and it brings a lot of pressure into your lower back, make sure in the rest period you just take a rest. Alright?
Exercise.
Alright, so sit tall. We're just going to lift one knee and then the other knee. Just lifting alternate knees. Now you could have your hands on your chair to help you sit up tall, or we can have our hands here, help us use your core more and really sit up. So as we lift the knee, what we're not doing is sort of rocking back. So we're not tucking and rounding, we're really sitting tall. So we use the tummy muscles. Lovely, keep those ribs down. Just sit tall, just lift alternate knees.
Rest.
Nice work. Good job, guys. Just bring your feet around, anchor down onto your chair. Again, just take a little bit of movement. Just feel what's good for you. Just feel what's good for you. All right, guys, we're going to move more now anyway. So just bring your arms down. I just want you to circle your arms up and then take them out wide. Now circle them up and take them out wide. Can you imagine a little sweep forwards with your chest and then sit up tall? So just sweep forwards as your arms come forwards and then open out wide. So take that nice big sweep, chin is tucked, and then open out. Super. Good, well done. How are you feeling today? I want you to feel really appreciate the effort that you're making to move and to look after yourself.
Rest.
Yeah, because we all know how easy it is just to feel really low and like we don't have the energy to give ourselves some self-care. So the fact that you are is great. Well done. Well done. All right, guys, we're going to keep the hands in the knees. I just want you to roll alternate shoulders and allow your knees to come forwards as you do that. So we're really sort of moving forwards and backwards, shoulders and knees, getting all that movement through your spine. Good morning. Those shoulders back and down, just taking that nice roll. Yes, come to the centre. Good job. Does that feel good? Oh, that felt nice to me. All right, let's add in a little bit of side bending now. So a little bit of lateral movement. So movement to the side. All right. So again, we can hold the chair if we wanted to. Okay. Or we can't. Or we don't have to. All right. Engage your tummy. Let's just take a nice side bend. And then come on up. Just breathe it in. And then breathe out to move. feel that movement through your waist. Now, if it's too much arm above the head, just keep the arm down and do a nice little side bend, okay? Keep anchored down with your hips, so we're keeping that butt on the chair.
Rest.
Well done, super. Just bring your elbows down and just give your back a little rest. So just think about tucking your chin round and through your spine, and then pushing forwards with your chest, lifting your head. All right, good, my friend. Now just want you to bring one heel at a time forwards. So just little heel dips. Now when those heels are going, can we add in some arms? So just little bicep curls. Now if this is too quick, just go slower. Okay, just go slower, that's fine. Lovely. Good job, guys. Super. Lovely. Okay, this time we're still going to sit tall. We're going to lift one knee and then we're going to straighten out the leg. Okay, so just engage your tummy. Lovely, guys. Let me just see what that noise is.
Exercise.
Maybe it's just the wind. Okay, my friends, are you ready? Just lift your knee and then push your leg long. Lift your knee and then place it down. So lift your knee, push it long, lift, and then bring it down. So again, hold onto the chair if you want to, and just sit tall. So lift, push, straighten out the leg. So as you push and you straighten, flex your foot and drive into the heel of your foot. So lift it up, push, bend, and bring it down. Super. Lovely, lovely. Just take a bit of movement for your back, a little rest. Elbows to thighs if you need to. Alright, lovely. Okay, my friends, keep your feet down, hip distance, hip distance. We're going to lift alternate heels. Just lift the heel and lift the heel. So feel the back of your leg engaged there. Yeah, can you feel that? Now we're going to lift opposite arm. So just lift, lift. Good. Reach to the ceiling if you can. Now I'm going quite quick here. You can go slower, of course. Yeah. If you find it hard to lift your arm above the head, if you have limited mobility there, just lift to where you can. Remember what we said about sharp pain, yeah? If it's like, oh, then don't do it. Just a little movement, just within that comfortable range for you. Okay, lovely. Okay, we are going to do one more sit-in before we start to come on up into a nice squat. So just take one leg. We're going to come out and in. In fact, we're going to do two more. We're going to do a single leg here. So just keep on the same leg. The still leg stays still. We stay sat up and we're just moving, yeah, the whole leg. So don't just take the knee, yeah, or the knee here. Keep the ankle underneath the knee. So we're coming into the hip. Yeah, just taking it out and in. Tummy on. Out and in. Good job. Perfect. Good job. You feel it all working inner and outer thigh there. Yeah, fantastic. Well done. Alright, give your back a little rest if you need to. Okay, and then we'll sit back up. We'll roll those shoulders down and we'll try the other side. Okay, so sit tall. We come out and in. Out and in. Now if it's too much to pick your foot up, you could slide. You could slide. A bit hard if you're on a carpet. Yeah. If you're on a nice, a smooth floor, you might find it easier for you or better for you to slide. Now keep your chest still, stay up tall, keep the still leg still, and just feel this inner and outer thigh working. Lovely.
Rest.
Good job. All right, place those feet down, little lean forwards if you need to, a little round through the back, and a little extension. Alright, we are going to start to stand up, okay? So shuffle your bottom to the edge, bring your weight forwards, and just stand up. Whew, I had hip pain myself there. And then sit on down, just breathe it in. Breathe out. Sorry, all grimace at times. Yeah, sit back, find your chair with your hands if you need to. So just drive up through your legs, squeeze your butt. Make sure those feet are forward. So we've got that nice alignment through your knee joint and your hips. Push your hips back and your knees sit down. Drive up, press through the heels. That's it. Push your hips back and bend your knees.
Rest.
Good job. All right. Shall we stay standing up, guys? Shall we stay standing up? Good. Now, we're just going to start to move through the feet and take a nice little gentle march, okay? On the spot. So just move the heels. And now we're going to make it a bit bigger.
Exercise.
So just pick your feet up and just let your arms swing. So we're just marching. Lovely. Picking those feet up, swinging your arms forwards and backwards. Now as we're walking, we're challenging that balance, yeah? Because when you're walking, you've got all your weight on one side. So to make us really stable when we're walking, we need to practice our balance, okay? And that's what we're going to do next. Balance is like anything, it's a skill. So if you just suddenly stop doing it, then we start to lose it, and we start to naturally not use it as much the older we get. Because when we're young, we run around the park, we jump on and off things, and we're always balancing when we're young, when we're children. As we get older, that natural balancing that comes into everyday life seems to diminish, but we need it to stay nice and safe on our feet. So just rise up onto your toes, squeeze your calves, and then bring it back. And then just lift up one knee, try and stand tall. And then place that leg down, rise up onto your toes, squeeze your calves, and then lift your other knee. Lovely, so rise up onto your toes. Keep the weight into your big toes, and then lift it on up. And place it down. Good. Rise up onto your toes, squeeze your calves, and then lift it on up.
Rest.
Good job. Lovely. Just little heel lifts, guys, in our little rest here. So we're just going to take some active rest, okay? Just some active rest. So we're still going to think about our balance, okay? So if you can, without holding onto the chair, just
Exercise.
lift up one leg and then place it down. And lift your other leg and then place it down. Now when you lift your leg, keep your kneecap and your feet, your toes, facing forward. So really getting into your glute med and mid muscle down the side of your glutes there. We don't want to swing the leg and open, okay? So we're not opening like that. Really think about keeping straight and driving into the heel of your foot from your hip. Very different feel.
Rest.
Lovely. Good job. Superb, superb. All right. Just remember, just lift those heels. Just take that nice little active rest. So this time, all we're going to do is we're just going to practice stepping back with one leg. So think about engaging your core. Step back onto your toes on one leg and then bring it back in. Step back onto your toes. So practice that balance and then step it in. Try not to land on the heel and then pivot onto the toes, okay? Try and land on your toes. So if you need to step back a bit shorter of a distance to help you land on the toes, that's okay. The longer we step back, the more stretch through the hip we're getting, the more we're working the bottom, but the more we're challenging our balance.
Rest.
Lovely. Feel that nice hip stretch. That was nice, hey? Did you like that? Okay, same sort of thing. We're going to step back, but this time we're going to keep the leg back. We're going to lift it, lower it, and then step it in. Okay? So try and just use your balance, but be safe. If you need to use a chair, that's fine. So step back, now lift, bring it down, and then step it in. So step back, bring your weight forward, lift that back leg, toe down, and then step it in. Remember, if you need to use the chair, that's fine. You could have the chair in front of you here. You could be holding onto that chair. But really, we want to practice that balance. So the chair is there just for confidence. Yeah? Try as much as you can not to use the chair. You don't have to go at my pace. You can go slower.
Rest.
Lovely. Good job. All right. Thinking about hip mobility again. We could use the chair to the side if we wanted to, just to hold on to it. We're going to do one leg, okay? So again, just hands on your hips. I want you to lift the knee up. So lift it up and then just circle your knee around. Yeah? Lovely. Now see if you can take those circles the other way. Now you might feel a bit of clunking and grinding in your hip, okay? That's okay, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Just place the foot down, take a little walk through, and we'll try again, same leg, okay? Lift up to the side. It's just if you get that sharp pain, okay? That's the sort of stabby pain we want to listen to. Take the knee back, try and stand up tall, so really challenging your balance. Good, place your foot down, just lift your heels. Good, your hips feeling good, balance doing well. Keep that core on, so think ribs down, belly button to spine. Lift up that pelvic floor. Our pelvic floor, guys, essential. Let's try another side. So shift your weight, lift your knee, just circle it around. Yeah, circle, open up your hip. Let's go back the other way. So take your knee out and back. Good, place it down, take a little breather, and let's try again. So lift it up, circle it out and around. Let's take it the other way. Ooh, hold on to that balance. Good job, place your foot down, just walk through it. Superb, good job guys, good job. Okay, now you can sit down if you need to. Okay, we can do this next one seated, or you can stay standing. Okay, so sit down if you need to. We're nearly at the end, my friends. So feet hip distance, engage your tummy, hands by your ears. I just want you to lift one knee and then twist towards it. So lift one knee and twist towards. So stay up tall if you can. Stay standing tall. Amazing. Again, challenging the balance. So we could be sat down, my friends. Keep going with it. Sat down, doing exactly the same. Superb. Just bring your arms down. Oh, good job, guys. Come on down to sitting. Just come on down to sitting. Let's just give our thighs, our knees a little rub there. Good job. You've done amazing. Well done. We're going to have a little stretch out together. Good. So just place one leg out straight. Make sure your bottom is on the edge of your chair and lean in there. Hand on that bent knee. Good job. And then just come on up tall. Let's swap sides. So straighten out your leg, hand on your bent knee, and just lean in. Amazing. Just come on up, feet come down, hold on to the back of your chair, and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Just hang off your chair there, my friends. So if your chair, back of your chair was here, you're just holding on, and we're bringing that chest forwards. Don't worry about the timer now, just ignore it. Just open up that chest.
Exercise.
Well done. Now just sit tall. Just sit tall. Just lift your arms up. Good. And then just bend one elbow. Take the elbow back behind you. Bring your hand behind your back. Lovely. Let's swap sides. So just do the other side. So just push that elbow back. Feel that more stretch down the back. Good, and then lengthen it up, bring it on down. Let's do some nice little shoulder rolls. Open up your chest.
Rest.
Oh, amazing. All right, guys, now just take your feet out wide on your chair. Now I just want you to bring this hand down towards your ankle and just pull yourself in there. Feel that stretch through your inner thighs.
Exercise.
Well done, and then just come on up, just breathe it in, and then breathe it out. Let's go the other side. So just take a hold, just pull your shoulder down towards the knee. That deep stretch, inner thighs. Well done, super. Bring your feet together. Sit tall, just bring your arms up. Cross one arm underneath, bend your elbows. And see if you can bring the palms of your hands together and lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders. With that big stretch across your upper back. If you can't get the palms together, just bring the backs of the hands together. Just release it down. And let's try the other side. So just lift it on up. Cross the other arm underneath. Wrap and lift your elbows.
Exercise.
Well done, just bring it on down. My friends, just come down. Just let your body hang now. Just let it hang. Bring your arms and your head in between your knees. Just hang out, release your neck. Just find that big breath. Lovely, and then just roll it up nice and tall. Stack up through the spine. Just breathe, sit nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Just bring those arms straight down. Just bend your elbows and just circle around with those wrists. Just sitting tall. Let's go the other way with the circles. One more time. Deep breath in, lengthen up. Reach up, bring it down. Now bend your elbows in, and then just take that nice little circle around your wrist, and then the other way. Amazing. Good job, my friends. Thank you for joining me this morning for our Move More class. Please do let me know if there's areas of the body that you would specifically like to work on, to strengthen or to lengthen. We've done very little for the neck today, so if you struggle with neck and upper back issues, let me know. We can focus on that next week. I really appreciate all your comments, guys, all your feedback. These classes are for you, and you are super important. So thank you so much. Remember, always do what you can. Remember, you're not on your own, and just keep moving.
Exercise.
All right, well done, guys. Thank you so much. See you soon.